Hi, I'm Bill Frazetta, the owner of Frazetta's Costume Store in East Stroudsburg, PA. I'd like to tell you a little something about how I got started in this business. All right, I started in 1981. All right, I was selling out of a van. All right, and I decided I wanted to open up a store instead, so I don't have to keep unloading my van every day. My parents found a building because they needed it for pretty much storage, and gave me a little area in the building that was like 15 by 25 feet. And it was really not even costumes. It was more some novelties, my dad's reproductions of his fantasy art, which my dad was Frank Frazetta, very famous illustrator. And I was selling stuffed animals and just odd items. And so I had these stuffed animals in my window, and I saw the company had these two big mascots. I'm like, do you sell those? They're like, yeah, we sell them. I got them to pretty much use them to promote my business. So they're in my window display, and a guy walks by and says, do you rent those out? I'm like, I never thought about it, but yeah, I'll do it, $35, you know. So he rents it out. Following weekend, comes back again. Following weekend, comes back again. He keeps coming back. I'm like, hey, this is pretty cool, $35, and I'm getting it back. So that went on. I'm like, geez, you know, maybe that's something I could get into here. Is I love Halloween. Maybe a costume shop. Why don't I do a costume shop? Brought it up to my parents. They thought I was crazy. So I'm like, all right, so how do I get this thing started? I go to New York because I remembered I went to this place to rent a costume years before that for my sister's Halloween party. So I went and approached one person down the street. She's like, come back with $4,000, we'll talk business. I'm like, I don't have $4,000. So I went to the next place. They helped me out. They gave me stuff up front. I had to pay them November 1st, right after the first Halloween, but the first Halloween did very well, especially for back then. The number I did was great. So I made enough to survive that year, and I started eating peanut butter sandwiches, pasta and peas, anything I can to just keep every penny back in the business. The following year, it was up about 40% more. The year after that, another 40% more. It just kept growing and growing to where I had lines out the door. I mean, it was exciting because I'm doing something that I have a passion for, and to see it just grow and grow was spectacular. But then it was like 2000. That's when something happened. Party City comes in the area. Now, I think we all know Party City is not good quality stuff, okay? I carried top brand items from different companies, Mayron and Wuchi and Trick or Treat Studios and Distortion. I got such great product. You're not going to find that stuff there. You're just going to be throwing your money away. So they took a little dent. They put a little dent in my pocket. They 10-15%. All right. So it wasn't too bad. But you know what? I like competition. So I'm like, I got to do something else. I started getting to the point where, you know, I'll expand a little bit. So I started expanding up to the second floor with the costume showroom. I had my horror showroom downstairs. But then, unfortunately, in 1996, I had a fire. I lost my whole bottom floor. So it was painful, but believe it or not, I did a fire sale. My insurance company allowed me to keep what was down from the fire. There was stuff in the cabinets that were good. We had a fire sale. People to this day will still talk about that because it was hilarious. I mean, they're buying skulls that were melted a little bit. They were dragging skeletons and corpse bodies under the street, big snakes. It was just funny to watch, all right? And they'll never forget that. They really enjoyed so we turned something that was horrible into something that was positive. Now, I moved everything up to the second floor at that point because I really didn't want to get back in the building, the bottom floor. So the second floor did great, but we had steps, so we couldn't get the handicapped people up there. A lot of people complained. And then it was up till last year, all right? And actually before that, I opened up the Rooms of Horror. That was up on the third floor. That was pretty cool. It was eight years of like a horror. It was almost like a horror museum, animatronics that came alive. You know, people loved it. I'll probably have a DVD of that for you folks this year if you want to purchase that to see what I'm talking about. People that saw it, they thought it was fantastic. But I got a little bored, took it out. You know, and it was last year, 2018, I decided I needed a change. Now, I had pegboard walls, I had horrible ceilings, I had horrible lighting, carpet, and I just felt like, you know, this is 2019 now. You know, we gotta update this place. So I brought it downstairs. I expanded to 2 showrooms, all right? One is a costume showroom, one's the horror showroom. It's great because a lot of people were actually too afraid to come up to the second floor before because it was all combined. So I needed to do something that was good for everybody. So what I did was I made one side, like I said, horror, the other side costumes. So now if you don't want to be scared, you could stay on the one side. But trust me, when you come here, you're going to want to see the whole place, okay? And once again, business is booming. I mean, my God, I got my friend Siggy. I think some of you that have been here know Siggy. He comes every Halloween, but he's here now long term, hopefully. And we're doing a lot of social media now. You got to check out the Facebook page, and we are expanding, and we're looking for all new products for this year. We're going to be making a lot of products that are fantastic that you're not going to find anywhere else. All right. I love what I do. I just can't get enough of this stuff. I go to bed at night. I can't wait to get back up and get back to work. It's just so much fun. And I know everyone that loves Halloween knows what I'm talking about, okay? So we are going to continue to work hard and have the best products for all of you, all right? We're not going anywhere. Come and see me, all right? I'd love to take you for a tour around the new showroom if you haven't been here before, but just come and enjoy this place. Hope to see you soon.